Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel.
On them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Disclaimer before I start, y'all, it is 12 o'clock at night. So I'm not screaming, but I'm gonna talk loud enough for y'all to hear me. But anyways, if you guys have not read the title, today we're gonna be doing a video on how I make my thumbnails. Okay, so a girl in like a previous video had asked me in the comments on how I make the thumbnails, so I'm just gonna make a video explaining it and hopefully it helps. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow my social medias, they're always in the description. And thank you guys for the new subscribers. I love you guys so much. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. I'm gonna put like the screen over here, okay? So I'm gonna screen record. Yeah, I'm gonna screen record. But first things first, I gotta find what we're gonna make. Which thing we're gonna make. Okay guys, so we're gonna get started. And the first thing I'm gonna do is screen record. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go to Canva. As you guys can see, when you open Canva, it's a white blank little square rectangle. I go to Canva, I search up YouTube thumbnail, like for the size, and then it'll give me just a blank canvas. Okay, so here is where I add all my pictures. If you guys see the pictures at the bottom, I'm gonna show you guys the end result. You guys know the end result if you see my other video, but basically I'm just gonna add the photos to the page. So add to page, right? And then okay, not that. Okay, so then this is what we do. What I do, I take like the main photo and I put it in the middle, so like center it out, which will be like right here. Got it? Okay, and then I'm gonna take these other pictures and more so like put them on the outsides. And then I have the cereal. In my last video it was switched, like the cereal was on top, but it's okay. And then we're gonna take the eye patches and we're gonna open them up like this, and then do the same thing for the shower. Okay, so you see how the shower is like only showing the water, you can't see the top. So to fix it, you just like double tap on the image and then slide down and it'll show like the full image. So this is basically how I do the layout. It's so simple. You really just go to your camera roll and you add the pictures that you want to be present in your thumbnail. And then yeah, so after you do this, you can lay them out however you want. You can do them like this or like this. So after you do this, what I do is I save it. So in the top right, the like button, the arrow that's pointing down, I press it, and then I don't know what that's doing, but we're just gonna download the image. Download. Okay guys, so now that we're in Phonto, I'm gonna show you guys how I add the words and everything like that. So after Canva, we go over to Phonto and then I input the image that we had. So here's the image and you add text and then you basically put what your video is about. So this is a New Year's night routine video, and basically to get my fonts, it's font, and I'm using this font here. So you want to like position them to however you want. It's no specific, but whatever you think looks nice, girl, or whatever is different you think is cool, you can try it. Like, just be different and unique with it. So after this, I want to add some colors, some shadows, and everything like that. So press the words, I press style, and then I go to the top and I press style. I press the shadows at the bottom, and I'll put the alpha like all the way up, and then the blur up like a little bit. And then I'll do the same for the next set of words. So style, shadow, alpha up, and then the blur up a bit. So usually I like to make one of the words colorful. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Make one of the words colorful based on like what I'm wearing. So the top word, I'm gonna do red because you see my red pajamas, so we're gonna do like a red color right there. And then the bottom, I'm gonna keep it plain white. But to make it more like different, I go to the blend. They have a bunch of different ones, but I usually go with darken or overlay. This time we're gonna do darken, so it just darkens the letters to make it blend in a little bit with the thumbnail. So y'all see, that looks cute, it's different. you know, it's not just plain bold letters. So same thing for the night routine. Even though it's white, I'm gonna style it, blend it, and I'm gonna darken it as well. So now it like blends in with the photo. You see how that just transformed from looking regular bold letters to like a different type of letter. I think it's cuter and it's just better. Okay, so the next thing I usually do is I add many words based on like what's in the picture. So like movie time, and the font I usually go for like a plain simple font, but I also do like the blur and the shadows. So I make the size really tiny and I just add it into the like wherever the pictures are. So eye patches, and I'll style and then put the blur up, and then just put it anywhere really. Shower, and then put the same thing up. This, so just throw that in there somewhere, and then cereal. But you can do like late night eats or something. Like make it different. And you don't want like a boring or like a plain thumbnail. So you want your thumbnail to be full of stuff, and like there's different things to look at in the thumbnail, because a plain thumbnail is really not going to attract views, but a more so like wow, or like even if you think it's too much is always the best. So just add that in there. And I don't have to put a picture for my PJs, not really. So the next thing that I do, I go over to this app called Eraser. And Eraser is something where you can just erase the background of your images. So with that being said, I'll screenshot basically like a do not disturb thing, or it's a nighttime video. So I'll go edit a do not disturb and I'll put like nighttime or sleep. So this one just says sleep. So you know, you go to your do not disturb settings and you screenshot it right here. See, sleep, screenshot it, and then you go over here to eraser, and then it'll erase the background, and it'll just leave you with this, you know, the sleep thing. So what you want to do is you go over and you want to save that to your camera roll, and then you'll go back over to Phonto. You'll press the 3 lines, you'll press add image, and then you'll press the image that we just did over there in eraser. So then we're gonna move her, and then you can size her up just a little bit or a lot bit, whatever you want to do. And I usually put it in the middle, but again, y'all see how bold it looks and just how big it is. We don't want it to look like that, so I'll go over to alpha and I'll bring the alpha down, so it's there but it's not there. Get what I'm saying? So it's in the middle and it's there but it's not there. And yeah, so that's really it. For real, you can add some emojis. So I'll put like sleep, so you can put like the Z's, and then you can size her up some. Put her there, like in the corner. Deep. Oh, I'm moving the wrong thing. Okay, so you can take your Z's and you can move them like deep down. But again, I don't really like the bold attraction because I just feel like the colors, it just doesn't really add up. So you can always go to style it, blend it, and you can do different blends with it. But since I did darken with everything else, I don't really like that. So we're gonna go back, blend it, screen, something like that, or whatever you really want to do. My last one I didn't do that, but it's different. And then you can do like nighttime emojis, nighttime, or sleep. Girl, sleep. We could do that, right? And then just take the emoji, style the emoji up a little bit, put some blur on the emoji, put it anywhere up here, make the size a little smaller, and then you can just go back and style it and blend it into the screen. I want to try another one, overlay. That's cool. You can do something like that. Like, it doesn't have to be super plain. Me personally, I would not include the emojis. I like a more like neutral, sleek thumbnail, but the emojis are just another way of doing it. Like for some of my other videos, I added emojis and I did the same style. So I just want to show you guys the style that you can do, but I personally wouldn't use the emojis. Like, I don't know, like they just don't really, I mean, you can, but I wouldn't, you know. So I'm gonna take those out. But yeah, so that's really it. Like, my thumbnails are pretty simple, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get the pictures, I take my pictures, lay them out, how I want. I don't usually have like a photo grid app or anything like that. I'll, you know, lay them on myself, and then my words, my fonts, and that's really it. You edit the do not disturbs by yourself, type in what you want to say, and yeah, I'll also show you guys where to get some fonts from. So you go to Safari and you'll type up the font, download font. So here is where I got majority of my fonts from. So you can find any font, y'all. They have a bunch of fonts. I hate looking through these fonts. I usually go on TikTok, find a font and search it up, but you can find like whatever. Like, it's a lot though, but we're gonna download this one. So we're gonna do the hello one. So you just go to whatever font you like, you press download. It's gonna download, so you press download. You see the little arrow that just pops up, so you press the arrow. You go to your downloads, you'll press it, and then it'll pop up here. So then you go to it, you go to this, you share it, and you share it to PHONTO. You install it, it's installed, and then I click over here to my fonts, and then it will be there. You guys see it? Right there. So yeah, that is really it. Like, there's nothing much to it. My pictures, the fonts, and then you just gotta have your own creativity to it. Like, everyone's style is different. Some people like brighter things, some people like darker things, some people like neutral things. So it just really depends on your style and how you really want your thumbnails and your page to look. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. The end product, let me show you guys what the end product was, because it's cute, even though we already made this thumbnail before. And then this is just what it looks like. So if you want your thumbnails to look like mine, rewatch the video, step-by-step tutorial. If you have any more questions, comment down below. I'll answer them for you guys. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to close out this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.